Lovely learners at home. You are welcome once again to this platform for our e-learning. Today in grade 4, we are looking at the subject, the basic science. That's the subject we are considering this morning. And in basic science, the topic we are taking today is the human circulatory system. Remember, this is what we did last in our lesson. We looked at the human body, the circulatory system, and we said that the circulatory system is the part in which the blood goes round in the body. Then we also looked at the circulatory system being made up of the blood itself, the heart, and blood vessels. We have looked at the blood as a red liquid in the body and consists of the red blood cells, the white blood cells, the plasma, and platelets. Then we also said that the blood is the medium of transport in the body. It is the blood that takes the nutrients, the oxygen, and other materials around the body. We also looked at the heart, and we've learned that the heart has 4 chambers: the right and the left auricles, the right and the left ventricles. And we said that these 4 chambers are not joined, blood that flows through them does not join together. We also look at the right side of the heart and the left side of the heart, and we were made to understand that the right side of the heart seems to be a bit bigger than the left side of the heart. Then we also look at the heart as the organ that pumps blood to all parts of the body. It is the pumping machine in the body. Without the heart pumping blood, we cannot live or survive. So the heart is an important organ in the human body when it comes to blood circulation. Then today, we are not going to that lessons again. We are looking into the sub-lesson under it, that is the blood vessels. Remember, the blood vessels is one of the components. The blood vessels in the body, we talk about the components of the circulatory system, the blood, the heart, and blood vessels. So today we are going to look at the blood vessels. What do we mean by blood vessels? The blood vessels are tubes or pipe in which blood goes from the body. Blood that goes around in our body does not just move around like that. So it is these tubes, as we may call it, that helps blood to move around the body. Then the blood vessels are 3, namely the arteries, the veins, and the capillaries. That's what we want to look at in our today's lesson. The arteries, when we are asked to mention the blood vessels, what are the blood vessels in the human body? The blood vessels in the human body are the arteries, the veins, and the capillaries. Can you mention that? Blood vessels in the human body are the arteries, the veins, and capillaries. Then we are going to look at the arteries. What are these arteries? The arteries, they are the organs or the tube that takes blood away from the heart to other parts of the body. They have elastic wall. And what again can we say about the arteries? The arteries carry blood that is rich in oxygen. That means they carry oxygenated blood, blood with oxygen. A section of a particular artery called pulmonary artery. That's the artery that does not carry oxygenated blood. Please take notes that arteries carry blood away from the heart to other parts of the body. Then what type of blood do arteries carry? The arteries carry oxygenated blood apart from the pulmonary artery. Are you with me? Alright, then when we talk about the arteries are not situated on the surface of the flesh. They are deeply located or situated. The arteries, you may not really feel it at the surface here. They are right inside the flesh, deep in the flesh. Then when we talk about the veins are the blood vessels that carries blood to the heart. The veins are blood vessels that carry blood to the heart. Then what type of blood do veins carry? The veins carry deoxygenated blood. That's blood without oxygen. The blood that the oxygen have already been used. They take the blood to the heart. Apart from the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary vein is the vein that does not carry deoxygenated blood. It takes or carries oxygenated blood. Then we also look at the veins. That the veins are situated. They have thin wall. They are the walls of the vein are not as thick as the arteries own. Their own walls are thin wall, and the veins are situated at the surface of the skin. Now, for example, I can see some veins on my hand. Now, if you take your hands and look at what you see, though, you see things like a kind of root on your skin, especially the hand region. These are the veins. They are superficially situated. That means they are situated or located at the surface of the skin, unlike the arteries that are deeply situated. Alright, lastly, we will also look at the capillaries, that they are the very tiny blood vessels. Capillaries are very tiny, tinier than that of the arteries and vein. And the work of the capillaries, or their function, is to connect between the arteries and the veins. Alright, I believe I have said a bit for us at least to grab what the lesson is all about. Then don't forget that I have said blood vessels are tubes that in which blood goes strong in the body. Alright, friends, as we have said earlier, that blood vessels are tubes. Blood vessels are tubes through which blood flows around in the body. We have talked about the 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries are blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart. Take note of that, please. Arteries are blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart. And what type of blood do they carry? They carry oxygenated blood. That is blood rich in oxygen. They have thick elastic walls and are situated deeper in the flesh. Alright, we also talk about the veins as blood vessels that carry blood from the body cells to the heart. What type of blood do veins carry? The veins carry deoxygenated blood, blood without oxygen. Then please take note, we have said that the arteries that carry the oxygenated blood, one particular type of artery does not carry oxygenated blood, and that is pulmonary artery. Then when we talk about the vein, we said that a particular type of vein does not carry deoxygenated blood. And which vein is that? That is pulmonary vein. It carries oxygenated blood. Alright, we'll see about that in our next lesson. Then for the veins, we say that they have thin walls and they are situated nearer to the surface of the body. Then the capillaries, there are very tiny blood vessels. They act as bridge between arteries and veins. Thus, they help to connect the smallest arteries. They are the arterioles. They are the smallest artery. So the smallest veins, that's the venulus, as we shall see in our lesson. Alright, this is what we have for the blood vessels. Okay, let's quickly complete this as we proceed. Alright, for the capillaries, we said they help to connect the smallest arteries, that is the arterioles, to the smallest veins, venulus, all around the body. Alright, friends, in our lesson today, we've been able to look at the blood vessels. That blood vessels are tubes through which blood goes round in the body or flows around in the body. And we have looked at the three types of the blood vessels, namely the arteries, veins, and capillaries. We said the arteries carry blood away from the heart to other parts of the body, and they carry oxygenated blood apart from the pulmonary artery, while veins carry blood from the body cells to the heart, and they carry deoxygenated blood, that is, blood without oxygen, apart from the pulmonary vein, which carry oxygenated blood. And we also learned that capillaries act as a bridge between the arteries and veins. That means it is the connection point. It connects the arteries and the veins together. Alright, then we also look at that the capillaries help to connect the smallest arteries to the smallest vein. That is the point of connection. Alright, with this we've come to the end of our lesson for today. But here we have few questions for our assignment. Number one question says, what is the meaning of blood vessels? What do you understand by blood vessels? Number two, mention the three blood vessels and their functions. What are the three blood vessels we've learned today and their function? Then, dash blood, number three question says, dash carried blood away from the body cells to the heart. Which of the blood vessels carried blood away from the heart carried blood away from the body cells to the heart? While number four question goes, dash carried blood towards the heart. Which of the blood vessels have we learned that carried blood away from the heart to the body cells? Alright, my lovely learners at home. With this, we've come to the end of our lessons for today. And I believe that at least you've learned a lot this morning. And this is where we draw the curtain for today. I want to say bye-bye. It's me, Mrs. Comfort Bassey. See you on our next lesson day. Bye.